As you all know, the NBA draft was a couple of days ago, and every single year during the NBA draft, the NBA websites compare the rookies to current or past NBA players, and they give good reasons why it's a good comparison. But sometimes though, they make terrible draft comparisons. But yeah, I'm going to be comparing some of this year's rookies to past or present NBA players. The first one on the list is Marvin Bagley. I compare him to a young Chris Bosh on the Toronto Raptors because they both can score in the post and get buckets easily. Bagley averaged 21 points per game in college, and Bosh averaged 24 points per game in his last year on Toronto. They both are decent passers and they both are great rebounders, as they both average above 10 rebounds per game, even though they are both relatively skinny compared to other NBA players. But I think Marvin Bagley is a better three-point shooter than Chris Bosh in Toronto. Number 2 is DeAndre Ayton. I compare him to Joel Embiid because they are both decent three-point shooters. They can both get buckets easily in the post and body other players in the post. They are also good rebounders. They both have the same amount of athleticism. But yeah, Ayton needs to work on his defense though, because Embiid is an elite defender and people are having some questions about Ayton's defense. But other than that, I think it's a good comparison. Number 3 is Mo Bamba. I compare him to Rudy Gobert because they both have good wingspans. They both can protect the rim at an elite level. Bamba does have a slightly better offensive game though, so you know that's the only difference. But other than that, I think it's a pretty good comparison. Number 4 is Trae Young, and I compare him to Steph Curry obviously because Steph Curry and Trae Young, they can both create their own shot. They're both really good at three-point shots, and they both can hit tough three-point shots. Just go watch some Trae Young highlights in college, and if you don't think of Steph Curry when you're watching those highlights, then there's freaking something wrong with you. But if there is something wrong with you, then my bad. Didn't mean to call you out like that. Dang. It's kinda awkward. Last but not least, number 5 is Wendell Carter Jr. Bulls fans, stand up. When I saw them compare Wendell Carter to Carlos Boozer, I was in awe because Wendell can play defense unlike Carlos Boozer, and he can shoot threes unlike Carlos Boozer, and he doesn't have an ugly jump shot like Carlos Boozer. In my opinion, I compare Wendell to Al Horford because they are both decent passers, scorers, and three-point shooters, and I think Wendell Carter can just be in the Al Horford role where he's not the best player on his team, but he helps them in all ways, like defense, shooting, pick and rolls, and he can score if you want him to. And I think Wendell Carter and Al Horford are just both all around good players. But yeah, that's gonna be all for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you next time.